Hi folks, welcome back to Physics with Captain Rod. I'm making this video here to talk a little bit about how to draw circuit diagrams. So what we're looking at here, we've got some sort of battery here, and we're going to use it to run this light source in my imaginary video here. Now this light bulb is plugged into some sort of fixture here, and it must have some sort of wires coming out of it. And if we want to run this system, what we would do is maybe connect a wire to the incoming side here, and then a wire to the outgoing side. Now, all circuits really should have some sort of switch, and there's kind of a symbol for a switch here in my picture. And the first thing I'm going to do with this is draw a circuit diagram for it. Now, I'm going to get this kind of out of the way here. Oops. So this is a very typical, very small electrical circuit. First of all, let's talk about the battery. So there's some sort of potential difference across the leads of the battery, and the symbol for potential difference looks like this. I usually use, just 2 bars here. The long bar represents the positive terminal of the battery, and the short bar the negative terminal. If you look at a lot of textbooks, a lot of times they'll use kind of a double bar arrangement like this, or maybe even a triple bar arrangement. These symbols are effectively the same thing. So in this picture, this side represents the positive terminal, this side the negative terminal. I only typically bother to draw 2 of these bars here because I just don't see any reason to waste my time drawing more stuff than that. So as far as the battery is concerned, I can represent that in a picture with a voltage. In this picture, this would represent the positive side of the battery and this the negative side. Now, the light bulb here, in fact, all electrical devices have some sort of electrical resistance, which I'm going to call R here for this example. And then the light bulb would be represented in my picture with a resistor symbol, which looks like this. So again, this is our symbol for voltage, and this sawtooth looking thing is a symbol for resistance. Now, I also should have the switch in the picture. It doesn't matter really where in the picture we put it. I'll go ahead and, there we go. Maybe put it like so. All right, so this is basically a very, very simple circuit diagram representing this picture. You represent the battery with the voltage symbol, and the bulb or the resistor or the electric motor or whatever it is typically is represented with the resistance symbol. Make sure I said that right. The battery typically gets represented with a voltage symbol, and the other elements in the circuit typically get represented with a resistance symbol. Now, the battery itself could have some internal resistance, or I shouldn't say could, usually they do. If I wanted to, I could go back and maybe include a resistor for the battery. Go ahead, I'm going to erase this, So I may do that here, and I'm going to put a little R here standing for the resistance of the battery. So whether or not this goes there, it kind of depends on the problem. If you're a physics person, you're in a physics class watching this to try to do your homework, look for whether the internal resistance of the battery is mentioned in the problem. If it is, you should include some resistance for the battery. It doesn't matter if you put it on this side of the voltage symbol or this side. If it doesn't say it, typically we assume that this resistance is small compared to the rest of the circuit. So the point of this question was just how to draw a circuit diagram for a physical problem. Hopefully I've demonstrated that for you. Have a great day.